Here we are with the Mayor Spotlight Awards, November 2025. We're going to start off with the Mayor's Excellent Award with Monica Candelario of the Parking and Camping Operations Supervisor, who is getting the award. And we're going to hear all about it from her supervisor, manager, Chris Cole.
Thank you, Mayor. So Monica, we're celebrating her today and her many achievements. She started working for the city in 2021. She left us for a bit, broke our heart, but she quickly came back, climbed the ranks to supervisor. What's so great about Monica and her team is that they're in charge of all the beach parking, downtown parking. They greet millions of visitors every year, and they're really the only city point of contact that these visitors have, and they're great ambassadors of our town. So some of the things that her and her team oversee, the beach parking lots that bring in 275,000 cars a year, the RV campground, 50 camping spaces that generates about $1 million a year, and also downtown parking structure, which brings in about 70,000 cars a year. There's 461 downtown metered parking spaces, 35 pay stations. She oversees 8 full-time employees, and depending on the year, 65 part-time employees. Altogether, her and her team generate about $5.2 million a year to the city's general fund. One of the most incredible things that Monica has achieved in this past year is the formation of a downtown parking enforcement team that helped facilitate the HPPD's parking enforcement around town, where her team is specific just the downtown area. And so in comparison, when the PD were doing the downtown beat 2 years ago, they brought in about $860,000 in parking citations. Last year, Monica and her team brought in $2.82 million in parking revenue. That's over 225% increase. So they are really customer service agents. They're out there doing citations, but they're also educating people about our many parking options downtown as well. So all in all, Monica is just a wonderful supervisor, a leader, a team leader, and an inspiration to her and her team. And we're really grateful. Not only her team is grateful, but for the city, we're very thankful for all her efforts.
All right, with that, we got Gracie Vandermark, Councilwoman, ready to give you your illustrious gift.
Thank you for everything you do for our city, and I'm glad you missed us enough to come back.
Before we get the awards from the senator and the county supervisor, like, you got anything to say? You look nervous. She's starting to get a little glossy with sweat. It's kind of classic.
I just would like to thank my team. I couldn't do everything that we do without their support and help. So it's really them that they're out there taking, in the summer, you know, we work really hard and I couldn't do it without them, so.
All right, now we have Zach from Senator Tony Strickland's office.
Yeah, as Mayor was saying, my name is Zach. I'm from Senator Tony Strickland's office, the proud representative for the city of Huntington Beach up in Sacramento. We know that our services in our communities and our unincorporated and in cities don't work unless people like you put in the hard work for it. So we're really grateful for all that you do, and you're continuing to do it greatly, obviously. So congratulations on behalf of the Senator.
And now, Supervisor Nguyen's office, Austin Etzel.
Austin Etzel, District Director for Orange County Supervisor Janet Nguyen. Monica, congratulations on this awesome award. I'm so proud that another Ocean View High School alumni is out there doing great things in our city. We love Huntington Beach, and I know you do too. And so on behalf of the supervisor, thank you for your service to our city.
They went to high school together.
Yeah.
And Ash, you got anything to say?
So Monica, thank you for your service. It's a very dynamic team and a lot of long nights, weekends, and your team also works on holidays. So really, most of our visitors are interacting with the people that you're leading every day, and you're really giving us a true positive name for Huntington Beach as we welcome all of those people through all of our parking booths. So thank you for all that you do, and thank you to your team for being so exceptional.
Okay, we're back with Mayor Spotlight Awards in November 2025, and we're here with a very special guest, Kaysha Kenny, Miss Oyster Woman, Oyster Shell, and we're going to hear all about it from Marine Safety Chief Trevor McDonald. Let's hear it.
Thank you, Mayor. I want to say thank you to the Harbor Commission for nominating this wonderful person, and Kaysha, we want to say thank you so much. So essentially, she came to Huntington Harbor, and we successfully, with her direction, grew or raised 852 oysters in Huntington Harbor, and as part of our Huntington Harbor restoration projects. It's going to help with coastal erosion, also the cleanliness and the clarity of the water in Huntington Harbor. And so that's just outstanding work. Huntington Harbor is amazing. We take, our city seriously, and just want to say thank you so much for your work here in Huntington Beach.
All right. We also have a certificate from Councilwoman Gracie Vandermark.
On behalf of the city of Huntington Beach, thank you for bringing the idea of the oyster shells. I didn't know that was even possible. And you just said you're at, 10 restaurants now are donating shells, so thank you for all the efforts. So here you go, and we look forward to seeing our beautiful, clean harbor.
All right, before you get your hands full, why don't you tell us a little bit about the program?
Yes.
Your turn to speak.
So our shell string program helps us recruit native oysters in the Orange County area, specifically Huntington Harbor. So our Huntington Harbor residents have direct impact on the restoration efforts that are happening in Huntington Beach.
And it's a chain of oyster shells, put them in the water.
Yeah, we kind of refer to them as mini oyster condos, so it provides habitat for native Olympia oysters.
That's
And
awesome.
the shells, there aren't actual oysters you put in the water. You put the shells in, and then oysters find their way into the shells.
Yeah.
Onto them, yeah.
Yes, we have about 15 clean dead oyster shells on our structures, and then the baby Olympia oysters come and recruit onto them.
Very cool.
Floating through the water and attach, right?
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah, it's a very cool project. Now, Tony Strickland's office has a certificate.
My name's Gabrielle. I'm here on behalf of State Senator Tony Strickland. Gosh, you're doing so many innovative things that I never would have even thought of was possible. So we just want to thank you for taking care of our water up there in the harbor, and the residents, I'm sure, are very excited to have that area just maintained in the way that you're doing it. So on behalf of the Senator, we just want to thank you for all that you're doing and continue to do. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, we've got 2 more to go. Austin from Supervisor Nguyen's office.
My name is Austin Etzel, District Director for Orange County Supervisor Janet Nguyen. On behalf of the supervisor, I want to congratulate you for this honor. Thank you for everything you do to keep our coasts and our waterways clear. The supervisor is very passionate about this issue, and so we appreciate you and the work that you do. Thank you.
And now, recognition from Assemblywoman Diane Dixon's office. We got Hunter.
My name is Hunter. I'm here with Assemblymember Diane Dixon's office. As a harbor area resident, thank you for everything that you do to continue to make impact the city of Huntington Beach.
All right, back to Mayor Spotlight Awards, November 2025, and we have with us, going to start with Gabrielle Samiy, Miss Huntington Beach 2026. We want to say congratulations. You're going to have a fun year. It's going to be a lot of work. I hope you're ready. And Gracie's got a commendation for you.
On behalf of the city, congratulations. I have to say, I love your passion and your ambition. We've known Gabby for a few years now, and it never stops, so congratulations.
And with her is her court, who she shall introduce.
Thank you so much, guys. And here with me, I have Annaleah Laparne.
And here you go. This one's yours.
And then Lilliana Mindel.
Here you go. Congratulations.
So you guys have any highlights yet from what you guys have done? Are you surprised by any of the duties?
I really enjoyed the mayor's breakfast.
You did.
Good answer.
What are you looking forward to most?
I think getting to know more people in the city. I feel like I've already gotten to meet a lot of people that are very prevalent or actively involved. And I think that's what I'm most excited for, is connecting with more people in the city.
Princess, what do you say?
I've had a great time meeting the youth of our community. It's been a great joy meeting the future princesses of our community.
Annaleah?
Yeah, I love meeting all the little girls that want to take pictures with us. It's the best. And I'm really looking forward to like all the parades, the Light of Love parade, and
Independence Day parade. And then you guys will participate in the air show and all these other big
Ribbon
events.
cuttings, a lot of ribbon cuttings.
Yeah, you guys will be busy. They do a lot for the city and the community, so it's awesome. And also now we have accommodations by the Senator Strickland.
Yes, sir. My name is Zachariah, here on behalf of State Senator Tony Strickland. I actually had the special honor of being one of the judges for Miss Huntington Beach this year. So you're welcome for voting for you guys. No, I was kidding. But I just want to go and pass along commendations from the senator. We would really love for you guys to meet with him at some point. But for now, we just like to pass along these. Just congratulating you guys on your new roles and wishing you guys the best of luck.
That is hers.
Oh, my bad. We're going to switch that.
Hi, everyone. Austin Edsel, District Director for Orange County Supervisor Janet Wynn. Ladies, congratulations on your roles for this coming year. The Miss Huntington Beach and the court is always out and about at all of the events. So you'll see a lot of us at ribbon cuttings. Those are always fun. The community engagement aspect of it's a lot of fun. You guys are in for an amazing year. Congratulations.
From Assemblywoman Diane Dixon's office from Sacramento. Hunter?
Hi, my name is Hunter. I'm here with Assemblymember Diane Dixon's office. While the Assemblymember could not make it today, I wanted to congratulate you on behalf of her and the Assembly on winning this pageant. I do have a question, though. Who is the best wave?
I think she does.
Well, let's see it.
She claims it. She claims it.
I do have to print 2 more of these, but this one I have, and I'll give it to you guys.
All right. Thank you so much. All right, here we are back to the Mayor Spotlight Awards for November 2025. And this one's kind of special to me. We got the commander of Post 133. We're going to recognize them, Post 133, for their 109 years service to the community of Huntington Beach. And Mr. Jim Rossman, we're here with you. What do you think of the 109 years? That's
a long time.
Yeah, longer than we've been around.
I was going to say, it's longer than the city's been here, yeah. It's a great group of guys. We have about 350 members. A lot of them are here tonight. We're happy to help veterans here in the city.
You put on a great Memorial Day and Veterans Day ceremony. They put that on. We assist them. They do a fabulous job, and God, it just gives me the chills every time too, because it goes down so patriotically that every time I get choked up when the national anthem plays and you see everybody on the boardwalk, all the volleyball players, people on the pier, stop for that national anthem. Always so awesome, and you guys are responsible for that.
It's an honor. This is such a great city.
And who else is responsible for those flagpoles at Pier Plaza?
Yes.
Post 133 raised that money. The city wasn't going to put them up. Post 133 stepped up and had those put up there. So right there alone is commendable, recognizable, and commendable. So I think it's awesome. You guys do great work. I hope you guys are around at least another 109.
Another 100 years, I'm sure we will be. Yeah, we also do the banners you see along the city with all the veterans that are and the service members. So that's part of our thing. We also run the Veterans Resource Center. We have an office inside the Central Library where we help veterans in need with simple stuff like getting a discharge paper or helping to file claims for compensation, stuff like that.
Yeah, and you got your, at 17th Street Park, you got your
Yeah, we have Memorial Hall.
headquarters, yep, which is awesome. And all open for our veterans. Don't we have the highest concentration per capita of veterans in the city?
Yes, we do. I believe there's around 10,000 veterans in Huntington Beach.
So it's a very patriotic, very solid city for this country, very, very American. Love it. And with that, Don, you got something to say, and you got something for him.
I certainly do. Let me start by saying, without veterans fighting these wars, there'd be no country. We owe everything to our veterans. It chokes me up to stand next to these gentlemen and the women that serve. I've been at the Veterans Day and the Memorial Day events. It's an honor to stand there and observe and praise our veterans. There is nothing more valuable to our country than our veterans. And with that said, the City of Huntington Beach would like to present this to you, sir. Thank you for your service. Thank you for everything you do at the American Legion and the dedication of the post. And again, without veterans and without gentlemen like you and participants in the American Legion, male and female, We would not be the city that we are. We're a very patriotic city. So
Yes, we are. Thank
on our
you.
behalf, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Now we got Tony Strickland's office.
Yes, sir. The mayor was saying, from Senator Tony Strickland's office, representative of the city of Huntington Beach in Sacramento, what an honor it is to represent so many, as you guys kept on saying, so many veterans in our community here, right here in Huntington Beach and across Senate District 36. So we just want to go ahead and recognize you guys for all your hard work that you've even just did this past Veterans Day. I know that the senator was happy to be a part of your guys' Girls State and Boys State ceremony that happened a few months ago, and I know that he wants to keep you guys close and help you guys any way that we can, and I know that we have and will continue to do
you
so.
have.
So
Thank you.
congratulations, sir.
Appreciate
Yes.
Thank you.
Now we have Supervisor Nguyen's office.
Everyone, Austin Etzel, District Director for Orange County Supervisor Janet Nguyen. On behalf of the supervisor, we thank you for your service to our community and to our veterans. Serving those who served us is one of the biggest things, best things that you can do. Your community resource, your Veterans Resource Center at the library is awesome for our community, and the veterans, not only from Huntington Beach, can use it, but veterans from all over the county come to use it. So thank you for your service to our community. Well done.
Oh, thank you.
Now from the Office of Assembly, Diane Dixon. We got Hunter.
My name's Hunter. I'm with Assembly Member Diane Dixon's office. On behalf of the Assembly Member and myself, I want to congratulate you and thank you for everything that you do for the community. Outside of the service that you already gave to our country, it's just incredibly commendable that you continue to come back and support the community that you're a part of. And thank you all that are in the crowd and attendance as well. I had the pleasure of speaking with one of you on the way down here, and that gentleman had, I believe, survived 8 helicopter crashes in Vietnam, and he continued to get back in the helicopter. And so that, I think, is just one piece of what separates you gentlemen from the rest of the crowd. So thank you.
Thank you very much.
I'm going to shake your hand.
Thank you. Yeah, I said one thing. Those of us that were in Vietnam, we didn't get a great homecoming when we got home. The city of Huntington Beach is made up for that 100 times. It's a great city, great people.
All right, we're back to the Mayor Spotlight Awards with the finale. It's kind of an angel survivor story, and we're going to start off with the guy who got this award commendation going, Don Kennedy.
Yeah, thank you, Mayor. I really appreciate the opportunity. This story is truly near and dear to my heart for one reason. One, it's a great story, but secondly, the person being honored today, Brett Rudy, my son and Brett have played hockey since 9 years old, and when I heard that Brett was one of the first on the scene and his conduct was, as termed by the victim here, angelic, I know Brett. He's a character, but when the pressure's on, I joked up, when the pressure's on, you can count on Brett Rudy. And when I heard the story, I'm like, that's Brett in a nutshell. So I nominated him for the award, and it's going to be my pleasure to hand it to him. But before I do that, Stephen Jr. Was the one that originated everything with the text. It was unbelievable. So he wanted to say a couple of words.
All right, I'll go first. Yeah, so just a couple quick thank yous. I mean, I have a dozen cycling buddies here today coming out to support Brett and through this journey that we've been on. So I want to recognize them. I also want to recognize Michael Yip, who's on FaceTime right now, who had a little setback and is also a couple days hopefully from being discharged. And he's recovering and wanted to be here today because Brett was certainly a vital part for him as well. So wanted to recognize that. Other than that, yeah, I think, oh yes, and Rebecca's here. I can't see with the light on. Rebecca is Eric's wife's sister, the deceased participant, unfortunately. So I want to recognize Rebecca for having the power and the strength to come here today. And yeah, much love to them. So yeah, that day, wow, Brett was exactly what I needed. And I can't imagine what he saw and what he experienced pulling up to that scene with our deceased friend and Michael and I on the ground. And I can't imagine the strength it took for this young man to do what he did with the most calm voice I can ever experience. And when he came up and asked me, I was on the ground trying to figure out why I couldn't get up, and everything was dark, and he just came up and asked me my name. And I said, "It's Steve." He said, "Listen, Steve, you've been hit by a car, you're pretty beat up, and I just need you to listen and try to do everything in your power, because I know you're hurting really bad, to not move." And I don't know what it was in his voice, but his voice was what got me to close my eyes again and just breathe through the pain and not move. And then it comes so severely broken that had he not done that, I may not be standing here. So I just wanted to recognize the power of his voice and his just incredible courage. I call him my angel.
And just to sum up the story, you guys are just riding the bikes down PCH and a car veered in and kind of...
The three of us were doing what we do multiple times a week, just having a beautiful ride, and just all of a sudden, just a violent crash, noise, and then darkness, and yeah, just had no idea, and then Brett, and yeah, pretty horrific.
Yeah, I don't know much about Brett, but I did call him on Monday evening. Everybody super excited for that, and I think like you, Brett, I would rather be fishing right now. I've never really written a speech, given too many, but I did write something more for myself than anything, but I'm going to give it a go. But know that I'm a happy crier, not a sad crier, so this is an occasion for that. I'll do my best. Cool, calm, and collected. I'm shook by the strength that takes. Seems that's some sort of angelic strength to me, to save a life and limb like that on your way down PCH. Because of Brett, my dad and I have already looked forward to going fishing again. And because of Brett, his grandsons will remember their papa. And that kind of list can get really long, really fast. But there's a special niche type of appreciation that needs to be expressed about today. It's actually unrelated to that freaking shitty Monday morning. It extends to later too, after we first spoke that evening. That was the best part of my day that day. To update Brett and express our thanks. It gave all of us around that night an otherwise absent sense of excitement. It extends into those first few weeks when my dad wanted something positive to talk about when recounting the whole experience. It extends to the evening last week when we were extended an invitation here tonight. In that moment, we were otherwise unable to step away from our pity. And it extends to today. This guy, Brett, because of him, we have been relentlessly barraged by things to be grateful for. Among days when faith and purpose are questioned and sadness overwhelms, there's Brett again, just being a beacon of gratitude and goodness. He doesn't sound to me like the guy who would want to be called an angel or a hero, but that doesn't mean we can't all lean into his kindness, selflessness, and bravery among all too real tragedy.
Thank you. Thank you.
Brett, tell us what happened.
Normal Monday morning, driving down PCH. Very, very foggy though, I must say. And I was just going down, I was by the smokestacks towards Newport. And I just saw a white Dodge that was pulled over with its hazards on. And then I looked a little bit before the Dodge and I saw them lying there. I immediately, there was a bunch of cars behind me. So I did a 180 on PCH, came at it head on, and then used my truck as a blocker. Just put my hazards on, high beamed a bunch, slow people down, And then once I saw the traffic was moving over, I got out, and then that's when I found him lying there, and it's pretty scary, but he listened to me, and I'm thankful he did, and I'm very sorry about your friend.
You got training? Where'd you get the fortitude to stay calm and be of service? An angel, in their words.
No training, no military. I don't know. I just guess I was okay in that situation, but I'm not sure.
Well, we're stoked you did it.
Yeah, it's my honor to award a longtime friend and a very deserving recipient, Brett Rudy.
Thank you.
You feel up to it?
Me?
Yeah.
Sure. Well, that Monday morning, I was still in bed. They're all up early writing, but and my phone went off, and it alerted me that Steve Boyd had a hard hit. So I was up and in my car when Brett called me from a strange number that I didn't recognize because he didn't want Steve to get his phone out of his pocket. And the most calm voice I've ever heard said, "I'm with your husband. He's been hit by a car, but he's alive." And it let me know that the situation was very serious and that I needed to continue to be on my way. He helped me figure out where they were headed. I wanted to check on Mike and Eric. And I don't know if you remember, but Brett didn't want to tell me at first about Eric. He said Mike was close by, and yeah, so, you know, in those moments when you're hit with something out of the blue, you're not expecting it, it's really hard to find your North Star of like, what's important and where do I need to be right now? Brett was the North Star for me to say, this is where you need to be. And when I found out that he was 26 years old, I just couldn't believe it. I think, I don't even know how to explain it other than entirely inspiring on another level. Thank you. Because he's standing and he's here. And without your words of caution and calm for him, worst thing in the world for me that whole drive was thinking he was scared. And because of you, he wasn't. And so,
glad he's okay.
Thank you.
Gracie?
This is a perfect example of not all heroes wear capes. You did not wake up that morning thinking you were going to save somebody's life. But I'm not surprised because I know your family. You turned out to be the great man that you are because of your family and their great values and morals and how they raised you to be strong. So thank you for what you did that day.
Thank you.
All right, we have some other awards. Chief?
Yeah, Brett, the fact that you put your life on the line, put yourself in danger that morning to help members of our community that you've never met, and then the fact that you came in with such a calm demeanor is a sign of a special man. And we don't use the term lightly, but I think everybody would agree you were truly a hero that morning. And so it's my honor to present with you a significant certificate of recognition from myself and the fire department.
Thank you very much, John. Appreciate you. Thank you.
Now we got Tony Strickland's office.
My name is Zachariah, here on behalf of State Senator Tony Strickland. I can't even add anything more to the story. It's all been said, and all that you did that morning. And I know that a lot of times when we recognize people, it's giving back to the community and through an organization or a at-large use, but we kind of forget a lot of the times when it's micro, small, helping just another community member out just by driving by and seeing them in need. So we just want to thank you for your quick actions and what you were able to do that morning, and he's able to be here today with his family. So we just want to thank you for that.
Thank you.
Austin from Janet Wynn's office.
Hi everyone, Austin Edsel, District Director for Orange County Supervisor Janet Wynn. Brett,
you're a hero, and there's no doubt about that. Thank you so much for the work that you did that morning. It's amazing what God does in our lives and where He puts us in His timing. So you are awesome. And on behalf of Supervisor Janet Wynn, we're proud to call you a hero and recognize you today. Thank you.
Diane Dixon's office.
Hi, my name is Hunter with Assemblymember Diane Dixon's office. You know, I don't think anyone envies the situation that you were in, but I do think we all can hope that if we were in it, that we'd have the same strength of character that you did on that morning. So thank you for everything that you've done.
Thank you.
Well said.
Thank you.
And in closing, doesn't get better than this. It's an awesome example of a good dude.